which macro reactor this is. Locking onto targets. Oh, right, you can do that. You can press R3 to lock onto a specific target. Press R3 again to unlock. While locked onto a target, you can use the right stick or the D-pad to switch between multiple targets.
Get him, boy!
Oh god.
Get ready.
Come on.
See ya.
I'm gonna counter your ass. Yeah! You're not gonna attack? I will.
Brace yourself.
Combo breaker!
That it?
Oh, you're dead. Ah! You're so dead. Come on, come at me, come at me. You don't counter the bullets. Bring me the dog! Ooh!
Anytime now.
Ah, counter!
That's that.
Operator mode's so good. Yeah, I actually prefer guarding to like rolling.
Nothing to it.
I actually could roll every once in a while, cause like to get like more, cause like I mentioned, I haven't played the demo in a while, so my legs for it aren't very good anymore. But yeah, like rolling is also really good if you're surrounded by enemies, just so you get more room to move around when you're surrounded, especially like we were a bit earlier. Yeah, I can take one. Well, let's not. I don't need to.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
Change my mind. Use one. Yeah. For safety. Anything here? Yeah! Smash these boxes. Is it true to form? Cloud, I hate boxes, strive. Him and Sora come from the same family. You see boxes, you see trash cans and all that stuff, you wreck them. They come from the same Square Enix lineage. The same Nomura lineage too, now that I think about it. Maybe it's just Nomura. It's just Nomura hates boxes. Maybe he does that in like real life. He sees a box, he just like wrecks it. So never, if you give Nomura a present, guys, never put it in the box. He will wreck the shit out of it.
This way.
Let's get in this crate. This metal door.
Not so fast. We've got company.
How many dogs am I gonna kill? Oh, that's a nice close-up of the dog.
This will be quick.
Eat this!
How about now? Brave up! Ooh!
Try me.
How do you roll again? I forgot.
I see you. Anytime now.
I forgot how to roll, guys. I've been wanting to roll for a while, but I forgot.
Let's go.
Yeah. You should actually do a combination of like dodging and guarding. Don't do just one of them all the time. That would be smart. Like when you're close into the enemy like this, it would be a good idea to guard. But if you're far away,
That it?
yeah, you should roll. You should like roll as like movement, because if you just move around, you can get hit by stuff. But if you use rolling as movement during battle, you can move around and evade things at the same time. So that's more efficient. Then when you get close to guys, then you guard. And take your time and use your abilities and hit them and stuff. That's a good way to play the game, I believe. Go. Hey! Hold! Hold! Hold!
Come on, Cloud.
No, I'll see you now. I'll see what you have to say, Wedge. Wedge. Come on, Wedge. Talk to me, Wedge. There you
I'll
go.
secure our escape route, okay?
Okay.
You go on and catch up with the others.
Okay.
Keep them safe, please.
Okay.
Don't worry about me. Go.
I just want to talk to you a bit
I'll
more.
secure our escape route,
Ah.
okay? You go on and catch up with the others.
I can't move. I would have liked that you can... I think you can do that in Final Fantasy 15. Like, while you're talking to people, like, Noctis isn't nailed to the floor. You can like move around and stuff. I remember the first time I was able to do that with, I think, Xenogears. Reactor number 1, of course it is. And I remember I was floored when I had that ability to talk and move at the same time.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard
Because you couldn't do that
too.
like Final Fantasy VII
Bet you've seen a few reactors.
and the previous RPGs.
So
like
how do
Chrono
we
Trigger.
get to the bridge above Mako storage?
Again, voice acting is amazing.
Ain't holding out on me, are you?
Love the voice actors in this game.
Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him?
So,
Or is he a loyal little doggy?
those lines confused the hell out of me
Have
when I
it your
played
way,
the
Mutt. We
demo
can
the
do
first
this
time.
with you, or we can do this without you.
But throughout the game,
Different
there's apparently
reactor,
like
different layout. Depends when it was
references
built.
to like a Shinra mascot
Never seen
called
one
Stamp.
like this, but I'll manage.
It's a dog. It's a dog called Stamp. And he's like a Shinra mascot, and that's what Barrett is referring to when he's calling Cloud Little Stamp.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2, damn, I'm good.
He actually is.
Who's there?
So fun, guys! I'm having a lot of fun, by the way. I'm focusing really hard to give meaningful commentary as much as I possibly
It's
can with my
over.
goldfish brain.
That's
But I'm
my
having
line.
so much. There's like overwhelming me actually. I just have to like let it out every once in a while. Cloud's unique ability. Every character has a unique ability. I've been using it the whole time, game. Like right after the train, which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balanced operator mode and his attack-oriented Punisher mode. Press triangle to try it out. Punisher mode. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Square unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic. When you evade such attacks, he will switch back to operator mode. So I love that you don't have to tap triangle every time to switch between modes. If you tap X while you're in Punisher mode, you automatically revert back to the more mobile operator mode. That is very smartly designed, in my opinion. Okay. Oh,
You've got this. Anytime now.
Oh, they're dead. You guys are dead.
We're back.
Then let's move. I got
Yep.
this place.
This game moves fast, guys. I mean, you can adjust it to your personal preferences,
Well,
but I like
what are
that
you
the game
waiting
has
for?
a naturally really fast pace.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes.
Ooh.
Pity no one
Pray
else
tell.
at command will talk to us, but what can you do?
I wonder
And
if
we're good.
we'll meet more of these Avalanche command members.
Careful in there.
I like these two. You
I got
know,
this
after
place covered.
playing Resident Evil 2
Well,
Remake,
what are you waiting for?
Biggs kind of reminds me of Carlos. Like, no. He actually really reminds me of Carlos.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
Sure. Prohibited items, flammable substances, toxic substances, corrosive agents, and unauthorized dangerous goods. What, like a Buster Sword? Alright, let's push that button. Another checkpoint.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business,
Yes.
but are you guys close?
Yes. Oh, this is different than in the oh, it is! It is different in the demo. Oh, Nibelheim! Yeah, they got some of the trailers and stuff, preview stuff, spoiled this, that Nibelheim would be represented in this game somehow. And this is our first glimpse of it. Oh, it's child Tifa! Hello!
Ignoring me?
And it's the asshole kids she hangs out with. I mean, you can't blame her, you can't blame him, Tifa.
Tifa and I.
You hang out with assholes. Out of my way, hotshot. What materia does Cloud have? Oh, fire, right. Oh, right, this scene. The Shinra president. Heidegger and the president. Nice office. This is gonna look way better in the PC version next year. I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna play that again. Same way I did with 15.
These sewer rats
Way
appear
back.
to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to
Shinra
the same
president
group that
peeping
made
and
the
all
attempt
that.
on your life.
Jesse ass.
Rest assured,
He's, like, really
our
focusing.
inquiries will not take much longer.
Okay.
This pump's sole purpose is to
Okay.
drain the planet dry.
I love the
While
voice
you sleep,
acting.
While you eat, while you shit,
But
it's
the-
here sucking up Mako.
In my
It
opinion,
doesn't rest and it doesn't care.
the directing of this scene
you
is a bit
do
off.
realize what Mako is,
Because
don't you?
he's a bit too crazy in
Mako
this
is
scene.
the lifeblood of our world.
And there's really
The
not a
planet
lot of
bleeds
build up
green
towards it.
like you and me bleed red.
Because
The hell you think's gonna happen when it's
before
all
the
gone,
scene,
huh?
he's all like
Answer me!
cool as a cucumber. Then he just
You
jumps
gonna
into like
stand
super
there
crazy
and pretend you can't hear the
immediately
plant
for
crying
whatever
out in
reason.
vain? I know you can.
I'm all for Barrett
You
acting
really hear that?
like a nut job, but you have to build up to it,
straight I
man.
do.
Because he's not a
Get
complete
help.
psycho. He doesn't just burst into like these
Say that
things.
again.
You have to like build up to it, you know? Like, so that's why I
I'd
don't
worry
like the
less about
directing
the
of that
planet
scene.
and
It's, just,
more
it's a
about the
bit too
next 5
abrupt.
seconds. Save the screaming for later.
You have to build up to the crazy, not like he's so cool, then he's like really crazy, then I'm really cool, then I'm crazy. It's jarring.
Our lives are on the line now.
Now he's back to like super cool.
You listening, Merc? One false move,
See, balance it out like this. It's like
and that happens.
emotions
Well,
in between.
so much for having Cloud do all the fighting.
That is
There's
my
some
only
places a
complaint
sword just
about
can't reach.
the demo, actually, in terms of the storytelling and stuff. I don't. I mean, it's not a
Bear
perfect
with him
game.
for me, would you?
What game is? I mean, I did give Resident Evil 2 Remake
Should have asked for more money.
a 10, but even that is like, you know, not technically perfect. I hope I give this a 10. But you know that it is a gripe, but it's not a huge gripe. It doesn't ruin the story. It is not, oh, the directing is terrible or whatever. It's just something to talk about, and it's not a big deal really. It's just something I want to point out. As like a professional actor and director myself. Barrett's strengths. Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. Holding down square releases a sustained burst of automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword. You know, so I like it that from this point, from playing the demo, that Barrett becomes super useful. Like, it's not just, oh, since I'm used to Cloud already, I'll just use Cloud most of the time and Barrett sometimes. No, it's like Barrett is so good, you're forced to use him at least 50% of the time you use Cloud. And again, really smart game design. I love that. Balance.
Gonna
Balance.
throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These
Overcharge. Press triangle while in control of Barrett to deliver a heavy hitting attack. It fills a large portion of his ATB gauge. Once unleashed, it takes a long time to recharge his attack. Pressing triangle, however, will speed up the process. Kind of like Ignis's, what was that, overclock or something? Ignis had a similar ability in 15.
cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Steel skin, please.
Suck on this.
Oh, come on, Barrett, aim.
Suck on this. Coming at you hard and fast.
You can switch to different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the same character and issue orders to party allies. Use the D-pad to switch characters. Use L2 or R2 to issue commands to allies. So, that's one thing I never did in the demo. I never issued a single command. Let's try that out, actually. Oh, no. Okay, my bad. Look at that debris flying. I love that it's not a technical time stop, it's just time slowdown. I did issue commands. Of course I did.
How'd you like that? Do your
So, see what I did there? I love doing that because you can switch characters while the character you were just using was still in the middle of whatever he was doing. Like in 15, I believe you couldn't do that. You had to let the character finish what he was doing first, like attacking or warping or running or whatever, then you switch out. But then it's so fluid and smooth, you can just switch out while doing pretty much anything.
job, Merc.
Shut up and move over.
The dialogue, the banter is amazing.
Let's do this. That'll do. Keep it together. Don't forget to aim.
Oh yeah? How about I aim for your head? You're up.
I got this.
Yo,
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
very good gameplay feature. So fun. Something I gotta get used to again though. That was one reason I played the demo like 3 or 4 times. Cause it was so fun, man. I mean, I don't care. Like, I also never skipped the cutscenes every time I watched it. I played it. Cause like, they were so good. I never got tired
Look
of
what we
looking
have
at them.
here.
Even now, I'm not
Laser
skipping them.
security system. Great.
But
Those
the
things will
thing
hurt
that
more than your pride if you're careless.
that kept me coming
cut
back
you
over and
down to
over
size
was the
and then
gameplay. It was so
But
good,
I'm
man.
guessing you've
So
done
fun.
this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move when they cycle off.
So in the demo, at least, I'm sure
I'll
in
go
this
first.
version,
Nothing like
every
a little
time
danger
Cloud
to get the
fucks
blood
up,
pumping.
avoiding the lasers,
Just keep
Jessie
those
will
baby blues of
say
yours on
something
me.
new, and she has like 20 lines or something. It's neat. You can move around outside of battle more quickly, but oh, I forgot about that. By holding R1 or R2 to dash, or you can press L3 once to keep dashing until you stop moving. Neat. So this laser dodging is literally the first minigame. It's like an extremely minuscule minigame, right? The miniest of minigames. But it is like a taste of things to come, you know? One reason why I love, and a lot of people love Final Fantasy VII, the original, was the variety in gameplay. It was not just your standard RPG. There was so much to do. From like the squats, to Fort Condor, to the submarine stuff, to like the minigames in Gold Saucer. It's so good. And they're expanding on that. I love that they're going all into the minigames in this one. And this is just like a preview to that. Okay.
Nice job, Cloud.
Nothing. Oh god! Ah!
You got that, though,
Sweepers!
and we're almost. Look. They don't call
These guys
those
so
things
fun.
sweepers for nothing.
So fun
They
to
can
fight.
wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Remember,
You wipe it forward them first.
thunder is their weakness because they're machines! On the map screen, you can check your current scenario objective and view the lay of the land. I didn't use the map very much in the demo because I didn't feel I needed it. Because the environment layouts were so straightforward that there was like very little risk of ever getting lost. Alright, here we go!
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Thunder!
That should give us an opening.
Staggering enemies. Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressured will appear underneath their gauge. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge under their life bar. Once it is full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster, depending on the abilities and magic used, as well as the foe's vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish off each enemy.
Hey, stop moving.
Let's pin it down.
Oh.
Give it all you got.
I'm counting
Let's
on
do
you.
All right.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain. No, take the lead.
All right. Watch and learn.
Move.
Coming at you hard and fast.
Staggered foes. Enemies who have been staggered are defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your HEB gauge. Boost your HEB gauge quickly so you can unleash more abilities and spells. Oh.
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Nice.
20-something?
I love this bit of dialogue.
First class.
Gives so much
Doesn't go into the
character to
20s.
Cloud.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank.
Like, he's so out of it because of like the things, the traumas and
For all
stuff
I
like
know,
that have happened to him.
soldier's rank could be the
Spoilers.
same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh?
And also like
Live and
Barrett's
learn.
like funny comeback. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn. Like, what the fuck, guy? Like, he knew that Cloud made a mistake in his response to him, so he's capitalizing on the that barrel flew a long way. He's capitalizing on making fun of him. Wow, this is taking super long. Look at how long this loading, this saving is, guys. I am so spoiled from like SSD gameplay on gaming PC. Oh yeah, so this is a PlayStation 4 Pro. So we're playing at 4K 30 right now. Although I do know that the PlayStation 4 Pro doesn't do
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
actual 4K. It's like upscaled 4K.
Let's get down there.
That's fine. It looks really good to me. Yeah, you still can't go here, right? The game locks you out. Yep.
Down the ladder, dummy.
You're still locked out.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor?
Yes.
That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
Love that line. Oh, right. There's still enemies here. I shouldn't have, like, healed yet.
They sure won't.
Oh, God.
Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. You got this.
Taking over.
Yeah,
I got this. Time to burn.
not good enough. Guess it's my turn. Ooh, here it comes.
Boom!
You think if we fell in, we'd sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No. The pump would suck us back up.
That pump.
How comforting.
Here we go. Enough. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Start. That was easy.
Sure it was.
Yeah, it was kind of easy, but mostly it was fun. Fun as hell. It is a video game after all. Like, it looks pretty, it sounds pretty, it also plays real pretty. Like, this game ain't no slouch, guys. I know it's just the first hour of gameplay, but goddamn, this game is perfect so far. And I have a super minor gripe with that overacting scene, like with Barrett earlier, but that's like a super minor thing. It doesn't really bother me. It's once again, it's just something to point out. Not really a big negative in my opinion. Super tiny negative. And that's about it. Everything is like perfect.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds.
There's that little stamp reference again.
Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do your damn job!
I like Barrett's smirk. Okay, let's see if this is different. Oh, it's just... Oh, there's nothing additional. I would have thought that they would have put something additional there that
What's wrong?
wasn't in the original demo. Like that Tifa scene from earlier in Nibelheim wasn't in the demo.
I'm
but
fine.
it is in the final game.
What about the time?
I just can't believe it's the final
You
game and not the
call,
demo
Mark.
anymore. I'm gonna blow my freaking... Oh, I wonder what the difference is here before. Because in the demo, the choice is still here. In the demo, you get like a scene with Sephiroth, but there's no like... The demo doesn't end right after the Scorpion battle anymore. So, I wonder what we get. Let's still put it at 20 minutes, because it is like, you need like a maximum of 10 minutes to get out. If you take like 15 minutes, you're like, what the hell are you doing? So it's like pretty impossible to reach the 20-minute mark like accidentally.